Hey, Chad Imhoff here, EFT Guy. Excited to be sharing some thoughts from our group today and really just diving into what it is that we do as therapists, and especially as we're learning early on how that works and what it looks like to be in your shoes, to be engaged with clients and working hard and trying to just help people do better, have good lives, enjoy the things that are important to them. And so, really, today our group focused in on a particular couple, and we had a good conversation around what it looks like to really be working with clients in early stages. So, we're talking about early stage client work. What does that look like? How does that work for us? What do we need to be thinking about? I was talking to one of my supervisees who really had a great point. They were like, sometimes I just get stuck around, session 5, 6, 7. They come in and we have this energy sort of, but we get new goals, we get new ideas as we traverse or as we go through therapy. And so that kind of brings me to my first point. Goals are so important in early work with clients. And I'll say not even just early work. Anytime you're working with clients, goals are critical. We have to know, okay, where are we going and what are we doing? Are we working on this relationship, or is there some other agenda or thing that we need to be aware of? That brought me to the idea of, what are they saying? We're assessing what do they want, where are they going, how are they doing it, right? And so that's a big deal. Those agendas really need to be assessed for on at least two levels that I can think of right off the top of my head that we talked about. The first is really relationally. What are the relationship goals? Do we want to be together? And if they don't want to be together, then we have a different track that we're going to take all together. That clarifies for us. Sometimes I think as a therapist, I find myself working really hard for my clients, and I don't know if they're really in it with me, if they want to be in that process. So that can be a little bit confusing. But I want to make sure that I have my clients and the agenda for the relationship is clear for both partners. We both want to be in this. We just don't like how it's happening right now. That brings me to my second part of goals here, which is, what do they each individually see as the goal of this process? A lot of times, a pursuer or withdrawer will say, I want my partner to be this way or that way, or I want them to engage differently. And so we have to be kind of clear about, what do they want out of this? How is this going to look when we're done? If it works, if it goes well, what are we going to get? And so that's pretty important to know on each side. And then as we do that, again, I think I ended last week's video this way, but we want to make sure that these pieces, these goals, fit into and can be related to the cycle that we know about our clients. How does attachment, how does relationship fit into this process? So I'm always looking for that. And I think it's critical to be stating it in stage one or in early stages of EFT or any kind of therapy. Like, what are we doing? What are your goals? How do we get there? And how does this work right now in light of this cycle that you guys seem to be? So, y'all, those are just a few thoughts. I'm trying to keep these short. I'm at 3.5 minutes right now, so I'm going, hey, wrap it up, Chad. I want you to be able to think about this. Think about, what are my clients' goals for therapy, whether it's a couple, individual. And if it's a couple, make sure you're getting both sides and kind of saying, how does this fit together? Do these goals, do these agendas for the relationship match up? Are we going the same direction? And if so, what do we see as the problems? Then tie it back to your cycle. There's a little summary of it for you, and a summary for you, but a summary reminder to give your clients a summary of what it is that you see them doing and what our goals are, and how we get better, how we go to the places we want to go. Thanks so much for checking this out. I hope this is helpful. Y'all, we get better together. Have a good week.